Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is called Gish Gish, and welcome to any revolving, subscribers. And thank you for the extra subscribers. I see that I have 207 now, and I just wanted to say, like, 2 days ago was my birthday, and if there's anything, that can give me a birthday wish is to have more subscribers, comments and likes and views and stuff and things of that nature, and that'd be really great. You know what I mean? So, look, this ain't really nothing. I just like a little, African village girl, whatever. But today I wanted to make a video about crocheting, and hopefully I executed right. So for a couple of weeks now, I've been wanting to do a video about crocheting, but haven't been able to execute it because in the last video I said I got sick and other things. So I'm gonna do it today, pieces by pieces. Some already recorded some, so like last month or two. So yeah, so I hope you like the video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get straight to it. So the first project that I'm gonna show you, I don't know what to call it, but I think I'm gonna call it my colorful granny square patchwork blanket. I don't even want to call it a blanket yet because I know myself, but let me show you what I mean. Hi, as you can see here, I'm saying hi to you guys, and I'm just showing you guys the granny squares that I've done so far. And look at it, isn't it colorful and cute? So, what made me decide to do this project is I wanted to like what I explained earlier, do a blanket or do something, but without really saying what the project is. Now I know you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I just told myself I'm going to make random granny squares. I'm gonna make 8 rows. I'm gonna make it colorful, and I'm just gonna see what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just gonna make a lot of granny squares. I'm not gonna say I'm making a blanket, a patchwork sweater, a bag, a pillow. I'm just gonna make squares because I'm like, if I do that, it makes me appreciate the project more, take more time, put in effort, not rush myself, no perfectionism, no nothing. It's just like we're just making squares just because, like, there's no thought of it, and I thought that would be a good idea. Now this is actually from 3 months ago. I've pre-recorded this, okay, and I just wanted to show you me crocheting it. Nothing new, nothing exciting to see. We've all seen people crochet granny squares. Now I ain't gonna lie, I probably crochet granny squares kind of odd, huh? But this is my way of crocheting. I'm also using a 4mm, is it millimeter hook? Pretty much. Now, let's talk about the project. So this project, I decided to use the yarn that a friend, well, an old friend gave me. And I mean, we're not cool anymore apparently, but I was gonna surprise her and tell her to watch this video because I'm like, oh, I used the yarn that you gave me to show appreciation, like, let me use the yarn you gave me, but we're not cool anymore. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to explain that, my channel isn't really for the drama, but I decided to use the yarn she gave me, and this is what I'm working with. Now some of the yarn is my own personal yarn that I've bought, that I've bought, and some of it is the yarn that she gave me. So yeah, I hope you like it. So that's pretty much it to this project. Like, there's nothing else to explain. Like, I'm not gonna explain to you guys how I'm keeping crocheting and crocheting and crocheting and crocheting and crocheting. So let's talk about some other stuff while I'm sitting here chatting and just crocheting all day. So I've been gone for a while because life been lifing. Life have been lifing, and it's been overwhelming, and I'm just like distracted by it. And when life happens, you can't control that. You got to focus on it, but you always got to remind yourself to come back. I wanted to make this video, a little bit more effort. I was just thinking, like, my videos haven't really been like silly or a lot of or somewhat effort as much, enough like emojis and like silly stuff on my videos. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hope you like the video. I hope you please like, comment, and subscribe. I kind of feel like I'm just talking randomly about nothing, but that's not the case. So here's a silly little question. I don't know if you guys ever done this, but when I was a little girl, When I was learning about my ABCs, for some reason I gave it a gender. So let me explain what I mean. Like capital A was a boy and then lowercase a was a girl. Both capital B and lowercase b was girls to me. C was girls. Capital D was a boy, but then lowercase was a boy. E was a female. Both of the capital E and lowercase e was a female to me. So, like, was I weird for that? Was I random for that? Or, like, did any of y'all did anything silly like that? Because let me know down in the, like, comments. Because I could talk about a whole lot of things that I've done that you might think is really odd. Because I did the same thing with numbers, all right? I'm just saying. Let me know. So over here, I'm showing you another day of me crocheting. And as you can see, I look a little tired, a little exhausted, a little overwhelmed. I'm like, you know, like when you're crocheting and you're all excited in the beginning, then afterwards, like, okay, I'm kind of getting tired of this, but I'm going to keep on going because I got a mission, I got a goal to do. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at this point. I don't really like this angle, but I was just trying to show you a different place. Well, this isn't really a different place because I usually show you me crocheting or do something in the living room. And then when it's like a very big project that I'm really like, determined about, then I'll go downstairs to my bed or whatever. Isn't that a silly thing to do? So these are the colors that I'm using. Look at me trying to show you guys. Look, what you think? You like it? So over here you can see the yarn that I'm about to use to crochet for the more squares and the squares that I've done so far. I like the color scheme so far. I think it's really cute, you know? As you see here, I have to buy some more yarn because the yarn is running out, so I have to get some more of the same yarn because the other yarn that I use is just the sizing of it wasn't the same, so I don't want any weirdness in whatever the hell I'm making with these squares. So this bag over here involves all the granny squares and yarn that I was using to make this potential blanket, but I'm not even gonna say that because every time I say this, I'm making this and this and that, I end up not finishing it or just leaving it alone and abandoning it. So this is how much we've made so far. I have some more. I just, you know, look at that. It's colorful. I don't know what to call it, but hey. And this is the other ones I've done so far. So in total, we got a lot more to do. And I've been using this yarn, okay? This yarn here. This is the first set, and then it's kind of like over with. I have some still in there, so I use it for the rest and then use the other one. Bye, have a nice day. So I have to be honest with something. When I got my second set of yarn, because I finished with the first set, I realized that I used the wrong hook. So this one is using the 4mm hook, and this is using the 5mm hook. You see how bigger it is? You see what I mean? But oh well. But I eventually caught it, and you know, I was like, oh, let me use the other one now. So some of the other ones is just from the scrap I had from the new yarn, and it's like it ran out, so like sooner or later I'm gonna have to make some more. But these are the other ones that I've used so far that, you know, is good. This is the second set, if you get what I'm saying. I'm probably not being good at explaining, but who really cares at the moment? So I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look so far, how many squares we have so far. So as you can see here, these is all the squares. So I'm just gonna give you guys, look at that. Honestly, the squares that I don't like is these two. It's because, I don't know, it's just like too bright and I feel like it's not really feeling the color scheme, but oh well, it is what it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold on, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 times 7, 28 times 2, well, not times 2, plus 2. So we have officially 30 and a half, I don't know. So we have like about 30 for now, and we're gonna have to make more. You see my point? But it's looking good so far. So another project that I was doing is these other granny squares. I know the granny square is up tonight, eh? I'm doing a lot of granny squares because it's very simple and it's very easy, and I know how to do it. I can watch things without having to watching tutorials and things over and over and over. So yeah, this is another one. So these are like colorful yarn and it's like blended in. It's just one yarn and it's just an ombre. And I have this picture saved on my Pinterest, which I will put here. And I was thinking of doing something similar, but in my own version because I don't have all the colors. And I was thinking of going to Michael's just to see if I can get some similar color schemes. Now I have white yarn, like a creamish white yarn, so I don't have to worry about that part of the project. But at the same time, we will see. Now, one of the reasons why I'm making all these granny squares type blankets, but we're not going to put it as a blanket project yet, is because I was thinking of, like, I'm the type, I like different types of towels, different types of bed covers, different types of pillows, different types of, you know, a lot of things. So I was like, I can make my own different type of blankets. I can crochet. It's a project. It will teach me discipline, and I have different types. And I always wanted to do that, but I've been having struggles with crocheting. But I'm getting better, and I'm getting more disciplined. I'm getting more motivated. So I have different projects, but I'm taking time with it. And I'm like, as long as I don't just put high ass standards or high expectations, I'm gonna be fine. So I'm not gonna tell anybody too much about these projects. I'm not gonna, I know I'm telling y'all, but I'm not even, ignore my brother, I'm not even going to say it's a blanket project. I'm just gonna make random squares and we'll figure out what it's gonna be, even though we kind of know what we want it to be, but we're not gonna say that. So that's another granny square project, which I will show you. I'm making this for my boyfriend, but I'm not gonna say that in my mind. I'm just making the squares. To be honest with you, it's already done. You've seen the project plenty of times. I just need to stitch it together, and I will record that for another day. By the way, please like, comment, and subscribe. So I just want to let you guys know today I'm not really in the best of mood, but I don't want that to mess up with my YouTube video and the goal of this YouTube video. So just excuse my voice. It's been very overwhelming and stressful, especially with this car situation. It's putting me down. But so this is a project that you guys already seen before. It's the black and white granny squares, and I'm like done with it, but I have one more square to do to finish off, and I just had to find more black yarn, which I found here. And where is it? Where is it? You see right here how it's not all the way finished off. So yeah, you see how it's not finished off? Yep. So this is where it started, and this is where I have to continue right here, and then I'll be done. These are the rest of them. Over here, I'm making this blanket for my boyfriend. It's just a small little blanket, nothing serious. Sorry if you can hear people in the background. It's my brothers. So yeah, let's attach this black yarn into it, finish it off, and let's put it in together. All right. By the way, I'm using a 5mm hook. I don't know if you can see it, or maybe I'm blocking it. There you go. 5mm hook. Ignore my hair is messy. So I'm gonna put this here. And yeah, look at this. So over here, I'm showing you the black and white granny square that I am making for my boyfriend, or have been making for a while. You have definitely seen this project so many times, so I'm not going to explain too much. As you can see on the right, and you see a mouth moving, that's my dog Pepper, or what I call her Peepers, or P. She's a cute little dog. You know that she's half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. So she's half Mexican, half German, by the way. Yes, shout out to the Cheweenies, a little feisty, sassy ass. But over here, I try to show you guys different angles because let me just talk about my goals with my YouTube channel. I want my channel to be focused on different things, but I want you to know that I like to do arts and crafts. So I want to put that here on my channel more, and I want to try putting some more effort. I want to, give different angles, put in more graphics and stuff like how I used to, and probably even more, because I feel like you guys deserve it. And even though like I don't have a lot of subscribers, I really am grateful for the people who like subscribes to me. Like, you don't understand how much that means to me, because it feels like I'm getting somewhere, like I'm going somewhere. And I have a bunch of ideas that I want to execute, but I do not have the production team or management or whatever to do it. And that doesn't mean that I have to wait for that, but like, obviously as time goes, the more evolved I will get. I wanted to talk about why I'm doing YouTube. I'm not doing YouTube necessarily for the money or for the views. I don't know why I'm doing it. I just been told to do it. I always kind of felt like I should, but I didn't know what I wanted to focus my channel about. And to be honest with you, just doing YouTube have really like helped me figure out a lot of things in my life where I want to go. And I kind of feel like I know where I want to do with my YouTube channel, because just seeing what you guys like helps out too. Liking, commenting, subscribing. I want to be a humbled YouTuber. I kind of feel like I don't know where I'm going. I thought about what I was going to say, and then it's like when it's time to say it, like, I can't remember. So you know what? I'm gonna write it down, because it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. So I feel like this video sounds like nonsense. So at this part right here, I'm trying to stitch the squares together, and I use like, I think a 3 or a 3.5 millimeter hook, even though the hook that I used for the granny squares was a 5 millimeter hook. Honestly, I should have never put the 3.5 millimeter hook. Oh, this is 3 millimeter hook because it's red, because the 3.5 is yellow, because I didn't like how tight and scrunchy it was giving. I should have used a 5 millimeter hook, but that's just me. So as you can see, I'm trying to show you the angle of me doing it. And honestly, me doing it like was messing up with the yarn. And as you can see, I'm getting a little frustrated. Like, you see how long it is? Like, you see how I'm struggling? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm like taking it out, putting it back, taking it out, putting it back. And it's just not working for me. And I'm still trying to show you different angles. So I kept on going and being delusional. Do you see how the stitch is looking? It looks tight and scrunchy and stupid. And there's nothing wrong with using white yarn. I did want to use black yarn, but I was trying to go for a certain stitch. So I'm going to do another video of me figuring out a stitch that I want to use to attach my squares, because I'm like, I never really finished the project all the way on my channel, and I never really showed you guys me attaching it, even when I do finish it. And that's what I was trying to do here, but it did not go well, because that day was not the best day for me either. So you know how it is when you're not having a great day. It's like everything is just not going well for you. Like, look at me struggling. Do you see what I'm talking about? I don't even know why I used that hook. I don't even know why. But I tell you one thing, in the next clip, I took it out. I didn't show you guys, but I took it out. And I'm going to show you why I took it out. Because look what I'm about to show you. It looks terrible. You see what I mean? Like, my face looks dissatisfied. Tell me if you like this granny square. Tell me any stitches recommendation I can use to attach my squares. I've liked some videos on YouTube, so that I can like use here. But that's pretty much it in this channel. I said channel. That's pretty much it on this video. I hope you like it so far. I hope I didn't really waste your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, you guys.